Council President, I just want to make a comment about a separate topic. I would be remiss if I was away during the week and I learned that a toddler was shot at one of our parks and had to fight for their life. Then a few days later, a high school student was shot fighting for his life as well. So to those families, to those children, to the parents, as a governing body, as a city, as a community, we have to do more and we have to do better. We can, we will, and we must do better. So we can, say the things that we do here, and some of us think the things are really great, but if we look at our real key performance indicators, it shows you that, like the old African proverb says, it takes a village to raise a child. And if that child does not feel embraced, it will burn down a village to feel its warmth. And that's what's going on right now. We had fires in the park, but what really stuck out over this last week was hearing that 2 children, a toddler at a park playing, and a high school student was shot. So as a community, we can fight and disagree about so many different things, so many different topics. We can talk about pilots, taxes, housing, but we have to do better and we have to do more for our community. That's it. Thank you.
Council President,
Yes, ma'am.
I can't let that go. And the police director could speak on this. If, and I'm just doing this as an analogy, but if a couple living in their home, one decides to shoot the other, what can my administration or any of you do about that? If a parent decides to shoot a child, are you going to lay that at the feet?
Excuse me, Mayor Mapp, I
of
wasn't
this
placing blame
administration?
on anybody. I wasn't placing blame on anybody. I was talking about
So
praying
to
for the
bring that
families in the
up
community.
just tells you that people will go to any degree to try to score some cheap political points.
Let me speak.
All right.
Let me speak
Police
on
Director?
that.
Police
No,
Director?
but listen,
The floor is
listen. Let me speak on this.
Police Director?
Okay, because without me speaking, it's really just hyperbole. The reality of it is this: there are incidents that happen in the city of Plainfield that are thoroughly investigated by the police department. We bring justice to victims in this town at a rate that has not been seen in this city in decades. That's the reality of it. This town is much safer than it was before Mayor Mapp became the mayor and since I've been the police director. I take the safety of all of you extremely personal. So when I hear things that are going on basically as a result of other factors that are outside of this administration, because nobody sitting in this room could have stopped either one of those incidents from happening, okay, it is not right. It is not the proper place or the proper time for comments like that. The city of Plainfield is in a much better place than it's been in years, and it continues to get better. And that's with the work of everyone in this room, outside of the politics. So what we will do is we will continue to work on all the things that we're doing. We will continue to investigate crimes, and we will continue to arrest offenders like we've been doing. Everyone in this room can say that this city is safer than it's been in a very, very long time. And the key metrics and everything else say that. It's a fact. It's not a fact that you can dispute. It's not a fact that we can argue about. It's the reality of it. So my men and women of my department work extremely hard to make sure that you are safe every day and every night. And we will continue to do that. We have more programs that we're bringing on board to make this town even safer. But to bring things up at a council meeting that are really active police investigations is improper. It's improper to do that. I need to make sure that the victims of those families receive justice. This is not the time to be discussing things of that nature. If there's rumors out in the street, let them stay out in the street. I need to take care of those families and make sure they are made whole. And that's all I have to say on that.